what have we got here? Guys, welcome back to another episode, and yes, we have a brand new project for Angry Mack, and this one here is a beauty. I wanted to keep this for you guys for next year, but I'm too excited. I want to show you guys what's happening for 2022. This is a 20-foot Pacemaker 1990s Ranger 200. I'm pretty excited to get this thing back on the water. It's got a really good hull. Structurally, it needs a new transom, new floor, etc, etc. The previous owner has done some work to it, but we'll get back to that a little bit later down the track. Here it is. Let's take a look. That is the new project. It's a big boat. It's 20 foot. I'm going to give you guys a rundown now of the condition it is as I purchased it, and give you an idea of my plans for this boat to get it back on the water. So the trailer, structurally it's actually not too bad. Look, it's got a bit of rust on the cross members, but structurally it's not too bad. But I am going to get rid of it because I do want a dual axle trailer. I just like having dual axle. It's just for peace of mind, you know, if one ever blows or anything like that, you've always got that secondary axle for backup. The hull of this boat is literally Mickey Mouse. Like, honestly, like if we get under here now, the hull itself is in really good nick. There's no real big chips or cracks or anything like that in the gel coat, all the way down to the back of the boat. So this boat here, when I bought it, was literally sitting around for 3 years. It was pretty much a full tree just sitting on top here. There was chickens walking around, all sorts of good things. Really needs a good clean, and that's what I'm here to do today. I've got the high pressure unit. I'm going to give it a really good clean, and we can see what we're working with. I am going to probably cut a hole in the floor just to see what it's like. I'm 90% sure it needs to come up, but hey, let's have a look anyways. The owner actually filled in the hole that was in the transom. So this was an inboard. It had like a little V8 engine in it. So he ended up, yeah, fiberglassing this up, and he reckons that the transom was pretty good. And that was 3 years ago, and this thing's been basically sitting under a tree since then. So yeah, not too sure how the transom's going to be. We are going to pod this, which probably bring the boat to around 22, 23 feet. So we can put some nice lockers in on the transom and really utilize the space of this boat. I was weighing up the option whether to go center console or to keep the cabin on, and I think we're going to be leaning towards the cabin side of things. I've weighed up the advantages, the disadvantages, and I think that the cabin is the best route, especially if we're, you know, want to go out deep sea fishing on the worst of days. I want to keep nice and dry, so I think the cabin will be best suited for that. We've also got a bunch of room storage at the front that we can utilize. Being such a big boat, we've got plenty of room at the back to fish, so I don't think that is against us. This is inside the boat. You can see how big it is just by me standing in it. The previous owner has structurally made the transom thicker to support, you know, an outboard or a pod. You can see there where the stern drive was for the inboard. I can see that there's already wood that's peeling up the floor here. So yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can almost bloody rip that with your hand. But coming up to the front here, previous owner has stripped most of it out, so all the electronics are all gone. Saves me from doing it, so that's a win there. You've got a massive front section here, so like the top of the dash is almost like 1 meter wide. That's crazy. So I might cut that down. We'll see how we go. Try and get as much space as we can in the rear of the boat. Coming inside here into the cabin. Oh, look at all that water. Yum. So looks like we've got a bit of blockage in the plumbing. It's not too bad in here actually. So it looks like there's some fiberglass that's been done up here to strengthen the top of the dash. everything's been stripped out. Alrighty, I think it's time to give it a wash. So this is straight from the previous owner. I've just dragged it out of his bush and towed it home. So this is the first time I'm actually looking at it properly for the first time, you know, in my name. So we'll get the high pressure unit out and give it a full wash, basically like we did with the Voyager, and see exactly what we're working with. So let's get to it. Let's see what's hiding behind 3 years of spider webs and dirt. You can see where the old sticker was. The gel coat is literally like brand new, so I might even just give it a full cut and polish and just see what the side of the hull comes out like. It'll save ourselves a lot of time and a lot of money with repainting it anyway, so we might even be able to get away with it. Yeah, come out alright. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll drill a big hole in the floor and we'll have a look what we're working with. Let's see how good this stringers are. By the looks of it, I think she's pretty rooted. Holy shit. Oh yeah, she needs a rebuild. See, this boat here is completely foam filled and waterlogged. So that's going to be fun trying to remove all that. But yeah, you can see that that's just starting to rot away. So the whole boat needs a complete rebuild. That's done. So we'll cut everything out. We'll start from fresh, so we know everything in this boat is going to be brand new and last another 30 years. For you guys out there that have subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate your support. You can also help by purchasing some stickers. So if you want any Angry Mack stickers, please DM me on Instagram and I'll send those out to you. They're only $5 each and $2 after that. If you want any more than one. For all you new guys out there, if you have a boat exactly like this and you're looking to restore it and see what it actually takes to do it, please consider subscribing to the channel, because this is going to be a full restoration build. So we're going to be stripping out the floor in the new year. We're going to be taking out all the stringers, getting the inside of this boat back to bare fiberglass, and then rebuilding it back up so it's structurally fine for another 30 years. If you're interested in learning a thing or two, if you have no idea about boats like me, then please subscribe to the channel. You hit that notification bell, you can also get an update every time I post a new video. That's it from me, guys. I hope you like the new boat. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2022.